abusiafo kame ho na yema counselor akwaba stronko kra papa yema akwaba. Good evening, Auntie Valerie and Counselor, please. I have been in a relationship for the past 7 years. And now my family elders are saying that his elder sister has gotten married to my grandfather. That is my grandpa's cousin. So they won't allow us to get married. We are both confused and don't know what to do. Counselor, 7 whole years going down the drain because of another couple's union. How does it affect us? And how do we explain things to family so we can continue this journey?
But I want to ask, was it the grandpa got married to who?
Was it, my family elders are saying that his elder sister, Bemane Enya Ba Penny, Aware, Ono Nana, Obane Nana, a cousin.
This is. I hope you
just a extended.
This is extended in Pony where to be able for.
Just say
move. I just say I don't know. But you see, if we want to bring our traditions into our modern world, we should modernize it very well. We should present it very well. We should make it appealing. Now they say, many bear say influence.
Yeah.
Now the one is if you back by a busian bonhore, if you mienu by a busian bonhore, I be pim influence, and the ashes where we, how much a dear, but on my yard, say ya be wadi. A do my ever wadi near Kuhu busian for domacy, ya hear one. One anana, what you bush any bidder. She said, Nunti penny, and I'm yaka say, ya ne quaya baby. And some of these things can really cost people that are in love. So, in other words, what I want to say is that, number one, mom, we are two people that are courting. You know? When you start courtship and genuinely the two of you are serious about each other, start some of this investigation as soon as possible. My papa, I know mommy, and you should be. So about the man I'd never feel if you people have something in connection with the lineage. Say they bear that. It will not bring problem to us. And here, number one, that is the responsibility of those who are dating or courting, those who want to marry. Another responsibility of some of the parents, and they say, and said about Obakra Bema and Awaba, and will be Shishawa, dear so mobile. Also try and ask questions so that you know where each is coming from or each one is coming from. Now that's I'm going to say, Yakwa Chile, we are Yadu Pensovia, Yatoto, and Yomekra, we are Ebewaden. Nana Naba, so the other year, you hear Mono, Onana. The children to what do you wish you would that? It may be crab say where you near. I hope you understand me. So I believe that we all have a responsibility and a role to play. Say, Oba, what fast, Uniabi, where children baby will be befia, yan to your movie him and Sakra and Yamana the next level. Pepe so be we do and wash. Because you see 7 years. Sister,
7 years is a long time.
The investment has been too much. And now they've been able to buy things at the edge of getting married. And then suddenly somebody shoot up and say, oh, nana, or what they mean, and then you be that into an on. I think that also we should understand that, say, wait, nana, how are you in nana be that there? Near just how many years different? Does it mean say you know you're bushing for? If it is no, nothing stops us. But do you understand what I'm saying? And to be person what do. Now means you met Chiliba. Maybe what do Valerie. Now me met Chiliba Maxwell. And so I now say, and our commission will say, Doctor or no sober wadia. It doesn't cancel anything.
Sure.
We have just decided to marry from the same family. It doesn't. So for me, some of these things I don't really consider it sabi wise to be done. Right.
Inti senior counselor akano wadaroma na wonso wetime afa ho afutu impempino counselor pese o mayeti ase ya hyase no na hyase ni mu a na ewo se ye ma obi awuram ye nkwala abo ne semunti na ya na we twene ho we na twene ho inti na counselor say if you're not ready psychologically, emotionally and mentally, don't even start a relationship, less of all to even decide to go into marriage. Let me read the next story. Auntie Valerie, please. I need counselor's opinion on this. I've been dating my boyfriend for the past 3 years. And 3 years down the line, he asked that I married him. I went straight to my parents to tell them about him. And he also did his part by making sure that his side also came through to introduce themselves. Auntie Valerie, now moving on, my boyfriend comes to confess and tells me that he has gotten someone else pregnant. I was devastated. I was sad. I asked myself so many questions, and I wanted to know why he would do that. But I didn't want to hurt myself then. So I went ahead and asked who the lady was. He says it was just a fling. And he has even asked the woman to go ahead and abort the baby because it is me he wants to spend the rest of his life with. It didn't sit down well with me, and I wouldn't want to find myself in that situation. So then I advised him and told him that I would take care of that child, should allow the lady go through the 9 months process and bring forth that baby. My boyfriend and fiance says no. He doesn't want any issues, and that he has seen before firsthand what an external matter can do to a marital home. Counselor, I love this man. 3 years I have spent, and I am looking forward to spending the rest of my life with him. He's no way or form showed any signs whatsoever that he's a womanizer. In fact, he's a good man. I don't want to lose this marriage, and I don't want him to touch his child. Counselor, what do I do?
Wow, this message is very touching. Okay, so let's buy it from the wisdom of God.
Right.
Oba Valerie, things happen. People make mistakes that are even worse than this. See, when you are in a relationship with people, I keep saying you don't expect perfection because you are also not perfect. Nevertheless, we expect that you become more responsible. In other words, there are some mistakes I don't expect you to make because I believe in you. I have hopes in you that you are not like them.
Right.
You are not like that.
Right.
I don't expect that from you. Nevertheless, sometimes, unfortunately, things happen. Now, I want to talk about this. When your partner makes a mistake before marriage, what do? How do you handle it? That is why I want to do well. And so we are going to look at how mature the lady is, how mature the man is. I love the lady. Then she says that, okay, you've made a mistake. Hey, yeah, Hashem, I've forgiven you, but the lady should give birth. And then I'm going to adopt or take back the baby because this is a high level of maturity. The man should count himself blessed and stop talking about who's sending who the problem it took us. What problem it took us? John, why you mistake? Who mistake, you know? Obana Adenashino has forgiven you to the extent they say he has given you an opportunity. Manango Yabajeno. What's your problem now? The first mistake, Wobumukasia. Second mistake, is Senchinachi. The lady is looking at herself. Tell your men or think I'm abortion. How am I going to feel like? This is a high matured woman. It's really not issue in age sister and so. But by maturity, she's been able to go ahead of the man to say that the guy should keep quiet, be calm, be gentle, and even go back to your fiancé, the one or your fiancé, the one you go to marry, and thank her for coming up with such a brilliant, suggestion idea. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So that the lady will even know that you are responsible. Because if you can do it to my sister, the probability that you can also do it to me can be there. And this lady is very much. What they are showing the guy should focus on my way. We're some person by abortion. Because he be close to abortion. Anyway, the abortion cry itself is no good. Once this gentleman has made his mind plain to the first woman or the second woman who is pregnant, say, me worry Valerie, but don't worry about we are done.
Right. Nti me dofo na chere say won so wafuto a counselor at the mao eno no say ene be man nkasa kosoa na manenti ase se ade na wo kasa wo beye no wo beye na yentie response na ebe free other side number na fe ye hu kwan kra ye de ebe fa so mesrawo se counselor ede ne number etudwa wadaroma na wafre na wone no atwetwe nkomo pepepe na wahu die wom nyina afutuo no na onfama ankasa off air